So welcome back, everybody. We are here talking about my journey to Diamond this season and how you can get Diamond, as well as some of the glitches and hacks that people have been using in Operation Chimera, and how this is pretty much a meme of Operation Health 2.0. Now, recently, I just kind of want to talk a little bit about, I was solo queuing. Here's my stats. I was solo queuing. I ended up facing a lot of different people. I had some pro players. I did solo queue, and the main reason why I did is because I kind of shifted from my some of my friends that I've had, some of my teammates, because they're just nasty and negative, and they're just not friends. They're using me basically as a boost, almost. They're just users, and I don't want to be like that anymore. I don't want to be forced to play with, these people who are basically just going to use me. And I just had to do away with some of those relationships recently, because you might even hear them in some of the videos. They cuss, they yell, they're racist. There's just so many things about these people and these individuals that I just dislike. And I've had to just move away from that. It's just unhealthy. It's an unhealthy relationship to hear such vulgar, horrible things from these individuals. And I couldn't even focus on the game. They just would leave games. And they also live on the West Coast. So it's a little bit difficult for me to play with these individuals, because they're constantly berating each other, including myself. And they're just not loyal. They're not good teammates. They're not even good friends. So I had to kind of solo queue this season, and it actually ended up working pretty well. I got to like Plat 3 on my other account. Which I was actually Diamond on that one previously, and I actually got Plat 1 on this account last season, and I wasn't able to get Diamond in time because I was just starting to get good at the game on PC, because I'm an Xbox player. So I finally got Diamond again on Operation Chimera, which this is by far one of the hardest seasons to get Diamond, but I just managed barely to get to it. It's mainly because of Lion, Finka, Blitz. Blitz is literally the devil in this season. He has a broken hitbox. You have the invisible glitch. You got this 4 and 5 speed glitch problem. You got connectivity problems. You got lag. You have hit reg just breaking constantly. You shoot someone in the face. They clearly aren't dying. It doesn't matter what ping you have. I have great connection. I played even on the higher servers. Still have the same problem occasionally, and it's just breaking the game way more than I've ever seen this game break itself. And it's just breaking itself into basically 7 different ways. That's how I'm seeing it right now. And specifically 7, because there's like 7 big problems in this game. One being the operators, one being the hacks, one being the cheaters who are exposing the game with tons of glitches, and then the glitches themselves. And then you have countless other little bugs in the game that are just constantly making this game unbearable and unplayable, rather. And Lion is one of those huge problems in the game that's still not addressed. I don't get it why Ubisoft is not even trying to fix the problem. They haven't even said anything. It's pretty apparent that even in the Pro League, which they're doing, Lion is 100% picked. I've watched some of them, and they're just always picking Lion. I wonder why. It's because you have to stand still for 4 solid seconds, or you get detected by everyone through everything. And you can't even hear the game when that buzz sound is going from Lion's drone. It's just unbearable. So, and Finka makes the game so easy too. You have no recoil, highest ADS time in the world, and on top of that, you get 20 extra HP. And there's 3 uses of these things, guys. There's 3 uses. I really think that if they're going to be this powerful, there should only be 1, maybe even 2. 2 is a little bit high, but 1 would be normal. But I feel like that would be underpowered in a sense, because then there's really no use of it. Especially Lion's drone. I don't feel like there's much use to it. It would still be pretty powerful, but they would probably be just like an operator that's not used. And I feel like Ubisoft wants these operators to be in the meta. They want it to change, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with change. I'm completely fine with an overall meta change, but not at the extent of this. I don't like how we basically have to stand still all the time. We never get any chance to just enjoy the game. So, and of course there's tons of hackers like there've never been before. The glitches are just absolutely annoying. But I'm going to tell you how you can get diamond this season. So how I got to diamond is because I was playing solo queue. I was plat 2 once I started solo queuing. So keep that in mind. I was like 2 elo off of plat 2. So that was my exact stat at that point. I was playing with my friends until that point, and then I started solo queuing. And what I basically did is I started just playing the game, which is very hard at solo queue because you usually get really high level people. There's hackers, there's pro league players. I mean, there's just a lot of players that you have to play at the highest skill. But thankfully I had good teammates. I played 2 games where I think I had hackers against me. I actually played against my buddy Tags with that's kind of a shout out to him. About the situation with a hacker. There was like one hacker, I believe, who was like shooting through a wall. I could see him doing that. I'm not too sure if this other game this guy was hacking, but he got like a lot of kills, and he was just getting them all headshots, so I'm pretty sure he was hacking. But once again, I can't confirm that, but I'm pretty sure there was only 2 games where I fell into hackers on my team. But that happens, okay? That just happens. It's not... Because a lot of people were saying that I was getting boosted. Like, my friends that I even talked about, they said I got boosted. And that just shows what kind of friends they really are at the end of the day. They actually think I get boosted, even though I have a 2.3 KD. I carried them through the last season, pretty much, because, you know... and I just don't like how they used me as a carry, a crutch, and that's not fair to me, because I should have a good team on my team. And they're just not participating. They don't really care. They're just being mean and nasty. That's all they are. They're not even playing the game. Woo! Anyway, that's just that fact. But yeah, they even said I got boosted. I got boosted to diamond, even though I got diamond last season with them in front of their faces. But it doesn't matter. They're just jealous about the whole situation. But as far as me getting diamond, I basically just... I played Blackbeard, and I played Mira. And thankfully, I had good teammates. I don't recommend solo queuing. I would recommend finding a nice group of individuals. I would say console's not bad either. I mean, console is really fun, and it's relaxing. You don't have to play against, like, sweaties, like, on PC. And plus, there's a lot of nice individuals that you can meet on Xbox that are just very down-to-earth, very nice, and they're also good at the game. So I don't really think that... That's something I encounter. I met a lot of nice individuals, a lot of nice people on Xbox, and I miss those days. I really do, because everyone I've met on PC for the most... I'm not saying everybody's mean on PC, but, I mean, for the most part, I've met a lot of racist, just troublesome people on here, and it's just negative, and I don't I don't like to be around that kind of stuff, and I just want to have fun. And I feel like a lot of people just take it too seriously, and they're just not being nice and just negative. And I just don't like doing that. And it makes me a negative person at the end of the day, because then I'm always around it. I kind of become that type of person. And that's why I had to just kind of do away with those friendships. And it's just unhealthy at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, I got here... I don't recommend solo queuing. If you're going to play on PC, I mean, you're going to have to play with a really good team like I pretty much did. I didn't get carried by any means. I have a 2.3 KD. It speaks for itself. I definitely do a lot of work. I can get 10 plus kills in those games. I got a few games where I got like 15 kills, 12 kills. I usually do that. But most of the games were actually like 7 kills. And all of us were getting a good amount of kills. And that was good. So... by all means, if you're plat 2, I mean, solo queuing wasn't that bad for me. It might be bad for you, but I personally think that this season, it's going to take a lot more work. That's for sure. If you guys want an honest opinion, I got to diamond because I know I'm a good player. I'm a good, solid player at the game. That's why I'm diamond. But... I believe anyone can get diamond, as long as they work hard, they have a good team. But it's going to take some time. I think if you can get the platinum in this season, you're amazing at this game, okay? Because platinum is pretty hard to get, even in this season. It's very difficult, especially if getting plat 2. I couldn't get to plat 2 for anything for like 2 weeks. for a week or two. And usually platinum's pretty simple for me. But you know, it's going to take some time, okay? To get diamond, I recommend playing Mira. She's not a bad operator. She's a good counter to Lion. So I definitely think Mira is a good option. But yeah, Mira is definitely a good option to counter Lion because you're behind a Mira and you can kind of still peek out. But yet you can't really move, but it's still the best option. I know this is being used in Pro League. I played ESL matches too, and Mira is also really good. But yeah, Blackbeard is another good option because he's balanced in a sense. I mean, he's kind of unbalanced in some sense, but I use the SR 25, so you guys know that. As well as Lion is just abusive. I mean, if you're going to use him, I recommend using him. I mean, we used it all the time. Finka was being used. Blitz was being used. That's the problem. I just hate how Blitz has to kind of be a pick. I would say the best team for offense is like Blackbeard, Blitz, Lion, Finka, maybe Cap. You can get a Glaz, possibly. Ash is a good option. You need Thermite and Habana in some cases, but it just depends on the room. I would say Cap is good for plants or Ying, but it just really depends on your play style. If you're playing Secure the Area, I would go with Blitz, Blackbeard, Finka, Lion, and possibly Thermite. It kind of depends on the room. Like I said, you kind of have to have maybe Thermite, Thatcher, possibly maybe Cap for the garage. But yeah, I mean, as far as defense, I would definitely, and here's the kicker, you gotta know how to play defense. I mean, Mira is great in this meta, definitely 100% pick her in most rooms. Legion's a good pick. Jaeger, Bandit are very good. Doc's not bad, but he's not the best used in this meta. I mean, Castle's very powerful too, because they rush a lot with Blitz, and that kind of counters Blitz pretty well in most cases, and Smoke. So really the meta that I like to use, and the one that I used to get diamonds specifically, was these two. And occasionally I saw a, I believe it was, we used Castle occasionally, but it was really this strat. We had Jaeger, Bandit, Mira, Legion. Of course, this was on Bomb, and then we had Smoke. Those were like the 5 that we picked, that those randoms picked, for the most part. We saw Smoke being run all the time, or yeah, on Bomb, and Jaeger and Bandit help Mira, and Legion is very important because it can pretty much slow down Blitz, and it's pretty much the best counter to Finka as well in the whole push. So yeah, I would say Legion, a must, and Mira. Those are pretty much musts at this point, and Bandit, and Smoke. Any other one I would say is fine. I mean, Jaeger against pros is a good idea for grenades, and Ash. So yeah, that's really what we did. That's what the players were doing, and I mean, a lot of them were Pro League players, like I said, or ESL players. So yeah, that's my stats, guys, and I will have a settings video at some point. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like if you enjoyed, and if you found this helpful. I hope, and if you guys have any Uplay, contact me. My Discord link is in the description. If you guys want to join my Discord, maybe talk to me. I mean, I'm in for some new friends who are respectful, good at the game. I really want some nice individuals who can just play the game and enjoy the game, you know, and that's what I'm looking for. I want some teammates that will just play the game and win or lose, not just leave because they're angry. That's what was happening with my friends. They would just leave after 1 or 2 games because we lost, and they wouldn't try to better themselves by continuing to just try to play and trying to win. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. I don't care. I really could care less about winning. I just want to play with a team that's consistent, that can play, and not just leave at random because they're mad. That's the type of people I want to meet. But yeah, I'm not like, don't be afraid of me by any means just because I'm a diamond player. It doesn't mean I'm sweaty and I play this game. I do college. I do a lot of other things. I don't care about this game as much. Oh, okay. Well, there goes my connection for some reason. Another Rainbow Six Siege bug. But yeah, there's several problems with the game, of course, but I don't care. If you guys want to meet me, I'm very nice. I'm not going to bite. I'm not going to, I don't care about winning all the time. Okay. I'm not that kind of person. I like to win like anybody else, but I'm not going to get pissed off and get all mad and salty because we lost. Because I know why we lose. It's because of teamwork. That's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe if you guys are new. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I will have some other cool videos here very soon. I'm going to be posting a video every single Tuesday. And that's it. I will see you in the next one, guys. Heads out.